Hey everyone, welcome back to Moni's AI Unfiltered, where we dive deep into the world of artificial intelligence and tech. I'm your host Moni Sosa, and today we are tackling one of the hottest debate in the AI space, which is which one is better? Is it ChatGPT, DeepSeek, or Qwen? But here's the twist, we are not just talking theory in this video. In this video, I will be running a real life test with actual examples so that you can see how these models actually perform under different circumstances. By the end of this video, you will have a crystal clear idea of their strength, weaknesses, and which one you should move forward with. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's break it down. So now let me just introduce all of our contenders. Here is Qwen, DeepSeek, and ChatGPT. So before we jump into the hands-on comparison, let's quickly introduce our players. First up, we have ChatGPT over here. ChatGPT is developed by AI. It's probably the most well-known AI language model out there with its conventional abilities, creative writing skills, and vast knowledge base. It has set the gold standard for text-based AI systems. Next, we have DeepSeek, created by Chinese company Depth Anything. This relative newcomer focus on efficiency and performance and deep thinking, and we can consider it as logical reasoning, especially when handling large scale data. They have also made headlines for their new open source model that developers actually love a lot. And finally, there is Qwen, my personal favorite at this point of time because, full disclosure, I work closely with it, developed by Alibaba Cloud. Qwen is designed to handle everything from a simple task over here, like answering questions, to complex workflows like coding and multimodal reasoning. So now that you have known who they are, let's dig deeper into how they compare across key categories, and I will show you real world examples along the way. Let's jump into the segment 2, which is the key comparison, and it is totally practical. First thing first, we're gonna go through the conversational abilities of all the models. Let's start with the bread and butter of any language model, their ability to actually hold natural and engaging conversations. To test this, I will ask all three models the same question, which is explain quantum computing in simple terms. So let's start. I'm just sending the message over here. Let's do it the same time in DeepSeek. Let's do it the same time in ChatGPT. These are the max model of all the GPTs on the DeepSeek and the Qwen over here. So let's see. Okay, DeepSeek is still thinking. Qwen is already leading the way and they have actually completed this. DeepSeek is still thinking, which is not at all good. And ChatGPT have also done this. Yeah. Okay, so after taking a lot of time, now DeepSeek have started and now they are giving the logical reasoning and, he's actually analyzing and everything. And now he will just start with the actual facts and figures. Okay, here is what ChatGPT says over here. As you can see, it breaks it down the concept into very digestible chunks using analogies like classical bits, quantum bits, entanglement. And yeah, I totally love this. And it's very clear and it's very approachable. Now let's check DeepSeek. From the last 1 week, I'm loving DeepSeek responses. I was using ChatGPT and then I shifted to DeepSeek and then, I was mind blown. And now I'm shifting to Qwen and I'm more mind blown. So as you can see, it has also broken down into simple steps like ChatGPT, and it has given more clear response, I would say, with the reasoning also. And I can consider it's ideal for beginners too. Okay, so let's look at Qwen over here. So as we can see in Qwen over here, it combines simplicity, but at the same time, it's giving some technical stuff too, like it's either off and all of that stuff too. So let me just conclude this. So if you're looking for conversational ease, I would say DeepSeek and ChatGPT leads the way, and Qwen are actually neck to neck, but actually Qwen makes it more deep and give a more better reasoning, I would say, over here. Okay, so now we are done with this. Now let's go for the coding and the technical skills. For all the coders and developers watching this next category is crucial. How do these AI fare when it comes to programming? Let's give them a task. So I have done new chat for all the AI over here. So now here is our second prompt. Write a Python function to calculate Fibonacci numbers recursively. Let's go. Let's do it fast over here. And let's do it for the GPT also. Let's see what Qwen has come up with. For all the coding guys, look at this. Okay, so it has started. Okay, so here you can see ChatGPT is leading the way. It is completely done. Let's look at Qwen is second, and DeepSeek is at number third, and it's still, just giving the reasoning and all of that. Out of all three, I can say DeepSeek is a little bit slow. It takes a lot of time to think because it is actually a deep think model. Let's start with the GPT code. Here is the GPT code. And as you can see, GPT have kept it very, very simple. It even includes comments explaining the logic also. However, I don't see it. It doesn't warn about potential stack overflow issues for larger inputs. It's just basic explanation over here. Let's look at DeepSeek over here. DeepSeek gives us this, it is lot of deep thinking, lot of reasoning, and then it comes up with this. And it has an explanation of base case, recursive step, and error handling. It is actually, you can notice how it optimizes the solution slightly by suggesting, the error handling, the base cases, and all of that. And now here is Qwen's output. As you can see over here, it's pretty simple, and it has given a Python function that calculates numbers properly. And not only does it provide the recursive implementation, but it also offers an iterative version and explains the trade-offs between both approaches. So it's bonus for us. So from what I conclude, in terms of coding, Qwen is actually taking the lead due to its balance of clarity and actual depth that I'm able to see. Though DeepSeek is also excellent for power users, but I think Qwen, then DeepSeek, and then at last GPT. Now, the third thing over here is multimodal capabilities. So one last thing before we wrap up, a multimodality, can these AI actually process images, audio, or other formats, besides text also? So let's try uploading an image and let's ask them to actually interpret it. Okay, so as you can see over here, I have uploaded one of my clients inside a doc over here, a Google Sheet over here, in all the models over here. So now I'm going to ask it to analyze it and interpret it. So here is what I'm going to do. Analyze the above sheet and tell me what my client needs improvement in and how we can grow their social media. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to send it first on Qwen. Then I'm going to do it in DeepSeek. And then at last on ChatGPT. Let's wait for the responses and let's see what they come up with. Okay, so ChatGPT have analyzed it. And no, we can see Qwen also doing it. And now the DeepSeek is also moving faster. Okay, so as I can see, DeepSeek is taking still a lot of time to interpret everything before, giving us a proper output. Qwen, it's done. For ChatGPT, it's also done. And I loved the responses. I'm definitely loving, as you can see, Instagram, it's sharing no figures are mentioned, but tracking overall followers increase it critical to assess. And let's see what it says at the end. Cross utilization, Instagram reels and stories. Okay, I get an overall gist. So Qwen over here, it's more better, I would say, because that's what I wanted, because it has analyzed the data and it has breaking this down in proper steps, account reach, story, and real reach, interactions, engagement. So I'm loving. I think Qwen is leading the way in terms of analyzing and interpreting. And then we can see GPT at number second, and DeepSeek, it has still taken time. Okay, so after analyzing all the three in terms of this, what I've analyzed is that Qwen is definitely leading the way. The second comes DeepSeek. It has given more better output, and then at last we have ChatGPT over here. So even when it comes to multimodal capabilities, Qwen is definitely leading the way. Now here comes the fourth part. So now we are going to ask all the AIs to do the web search for us and give us the latest news. Let's go. Tell me the latest crypto news. Let's copy and paste. So now, as you can see, the web search is not available over here. So let's see what this can get us. Now let's try this. Let's turn this off. Let's see what this can get. So let's go through it. First thing, Qwen is saying, I don't have real-time internet access, so I can't provide the latest news. So it's just giving the summary based on the last data which is there available. DeepSeek, though it can do the web search, but due to technical issues, the search service is temporarily unavailable. So it's also giving, but it is actually giving much latest, which is in July 2024. And GPT over here, as we can see, it's still giving the 2023 news to us. So I think in terms of search, DeepSeek is still better. ChatGPT and Qwen is far away. Qwen, I think very soon when the feature is available, it's going to do a lot better. So now as we have gone through all ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Qwen, now let's talk about accessibility and the pricing. After all, no matter how good something is, cost actually matters a lot. So just to be clear, I was using ChatGPT paid, DeepSeek was free, Qwen was also free. So for ChatGPT offers a free tier, but for premium features like faster speeds and GPT-4 access, you will need a GPT Plus, which can cost you $20 a month. For me, it was around $10 as I was using Global GPT. You can also use that too. I will link that in the description below. So for DeepSeek, I would say I'm still using the free version, but it is currently, primarily targeting businesses. So pricing varies based on uses. Expect higher cost for enterprise level solutions, but I think I'm loving DeepSeek a lot. And for Qwen, it's completely free through platforms like Alibaba Cloud and Dashscopes. Whether you are a student, you're a hobbyist, or a small team, this makes Qwen highly accessible for all the people. For hardcore developers and enterprise dealings with massive datasets, DeepSeek is worth exploring. And for me personally, DeepSeek is much better for me. So after putting them head to head, who wins? Honestly speaking, it totally depends upon what you need. If you want the most versatile, user-friendly option for everyday task, I think ChatGPT takes the lead. And for hardcore developers and people with, who are sitting on systems and at enterprise level, dealing with massive data sets, I think DeepSeek is worth exploring because of its reasoning. But if you're looking for a balance of power, accessibility, and if you want that your system can hold it, and in terms of affordability mainly. But if you're looking for a balance of power, accessibility, and affordability, Qwen is my top pick. And especially, it's free. So that's it for today's review. Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments below. And which AI you think is the best? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification so that you never miss a video from my end. And hey, if you have not yet tried Qwen or DeepSeek, then the link is given in the description below. You don't need to go over here and there. Just click the link and start exploring. Until then, I will see you in the next particular video. But before you drop off, I would like you to join the Telegram channel where I give you updates, where I share real life scenarios and I give you tips on hourly basis. Then you need to join my Telegram community. And